Hi, this is Bill Watkins. I'm going to take one more day in James chapter 1, verses 13 through 15 to make one more observation. Remember that he said, "Let no one say when he's tempted, I'm tempted by God, for God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he himself tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when he's drawn away by his own desires and enticed. Then when desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it's full grown, brings forth death." Two or three things. Number one, temptation is not a sin. Satan will tell you that if you were really a Christian, then you wouldn't be tempted by this. That is patently false. We are tempted when we're drawn away by our own desires. Now listen, the Bible says in the book of Hebrews that Jesus was tempted in all points like as we are, yet without sin. The desire to sin is integral to temptation. Jesus had a desire to sin. He never sinned. The next time you want to do something wrong, that's not the time to lay down and say, "I'm not who I ought to be." It's the time to stand up and fight, because that's where God has placed us. It's where the fight starts. And when Satan says, "Give up," tell him, "No way." We are fighting all the way to the end. The second thing about that is that everybody has their own desires. I may be tempted by one thing, you may be tempted by another. It's easy for us sometimes to judge other people for giving into their temptations and yet not judging ourselves for giving in to our own. Have some grace with the people that are around you, and not only face your temptations and live responsibly and obediently through them, but help other people when they are tempted, because they may need help in some areas where you were strong. And I can promise you, you will need some help in areas where you were weak. Let's support one another, care for one another, and not judge one another. Thanks for watching.